Welcome to Mad Friday, everyone. Welcome to the Aquarium Adventures live stream. Can you see me? Can you hear me? All those good things. It's Mad Friday, which I've been told isn't a worldwide recognised term. So let me know if you know what Mad Friday is. It's the last Friday before Christmas where everybody goes mental and goes out, gets drunk and shopping and just generally goes mad. But welcome. I can't see anything, so I have to do the obligatory clean the glasses, and I'm also boiling hot because I'm wearing my Christmas jumper and Santa hat, so it's a bit warm. How are we all this evening? Who have we got in so far? Brian's here. Glad they don't have a webcam. Susan's doing her impression of a go-go dancer with tassels without the tassels. Interesting. GB says, evening folks. Brian also says, it's going to be fun watching Gordon and Brian beside Graham. Indeed. There is Brian. We might even have the ability, see if this works. Oh, sort of. There we go, close up on Brian. Don't know if you can actually hear me. There's one of the Oscars. Gordon up there, and the other Oscar. So we can go mobile tonight with the phone. I managed to get that working. Well, I'm assuming you could see that, so who knows. Susan says, hello everybody. She's obviously got her tassels back on, and Merry Christmas. Stuart Laker, hello from a cloudy but dry at the moment Wolverhampton. Hello from a... yeah, it's fine here. It's not wet, not cold. I feel like Christmas spirit. Speaking of which, I'm going to make a start on the first of my Christmas beers. Those of you who follow along on Discord, if you're interested. This is what I've become. A man who did not like weird beers, to trying out weird beers. And now I'm seeking out the breweries themselves to get it direct from source, so as it's at its freshest. So I went along to the Little Critters Brewery in Sheffield, which is just down the road from me, and got a selection box from them. So I've got 12 beers as my Christmas beers, a mix of the non-brown mucky ones, hopefully. So this one is Headbanger Session IPA. It's starting off at a nice, reasonable 4.4% alcohol, made in Sheffield. Only just made in Sheffield, so it's a right fresh can, as they say. The sound of Christmas. So I've not had this one before, so it'll be nice to try it out. And I went along, and it's literally the brewery. It's just a big industrial unit with all the vats and various gubbins and stuff. And I thought it would be like a little shop on the front of the brewery, but no, you just wander in. And there was nobody there when I went. So I'm going, hello? And the music's blasting, but there was just a guy inside one of the vats cleaning it out, and his head pops up. Hello? How can I help you? And away he got me my beers. So this is the Headbanger by Little Critters. The macaw one and the other one, which name escapes me. Bloody loved them when I tried them, so I think these might be my new number ones. Not too much of a smell, but nice and hazy. As you can see, you can't see me through it. That's what we want. What does it say? It's vegan. That's important. Combining some of the greatest of all time American hops, Mosaic, Citra and Simcoe, we put together a session IPA to rock your world. Brewed by the Little Critters Brewing Company. Not an overpowering smell. Fresh. It's like a quite fresh, citrusy. Probably far too easy to drink. Not as nice as the other ones, but nice, still the same. Silver Surfer, nice to see you. Hans, hello from Sweden. Ho from Sweden. Oh, I might even have a Swedish question tonight. I can't remember. The quiz will be Christmas themed. Oh, something's happened. Fish Stuff has donated £2 through Super Chat. Thank you very much, Fish Stuff. We'll get to that in a second. Yeah, so the quiz tonight, as you might have guessed, will be Christmas themed. There will be prizes, maybe even throughout the stream, so hang around if you want. We'll be doing some giveaways, some quiz. Pardon me. The main prize for the quiz tonight will be, not that you can see it, the light that I reviewed recently, the Heuiger remote control LED aquarium light HG016. The one with the remote control. I'm assuming that it still works after I dropped it in the fish tank, but you know, if it doesn't, it's a paperweight. Returns not accepted. It worked the last time I used it. So if you live in the UK, you can win this. If you don't live in the UK, you can nominate someone to get this. So all to play for. Heuiger won't leave me alone. They keep telling me I've got the wrong link in my description and I'm not representing their light properly and this, that and the other, so screw them. Somebody else can have this. No, not at all. They keep bugging me about stuff, so you can have the light and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. Merry Christmas, Stuart. Bah humbug, Brian. Spandog201 says hello. Hello, Spandog201. Nice to see you. Mark Arrowsmith, Merry Christmas and good evening, in reverse order. Ross from an okay weather-wise Edinburgh. Hope you all have a great Christmas, because it hasn't happened yet. Does anyone remember when we were happy to get fruit in our stockings? No, that's never been the case. I've never been happy to get fruit in the stockings. Even people who got fruit in their stockings weren't happy about it, were they? Surely not. Sorry, I must remember. I've been admonished on my videos. Someone has posted on a fair few of my videos now saying I talk too fast and you can't understand me. So I will now go as slowly as possible so you can hear what I have to say. I can do it. Evening all, says Scott. Hope you all get what you want and have a great time, and that you've been good for Santa. Don't forget to light. Yes. So let me know what you're doing. How many people, hands up, how many people are wrapping Christmas presents while they watch this? Because that's what I did last night. And I think that's what my wife's doing right now. Dangerous Dan, nice to see you. Ethan, hello. Ian Scott, first time on the live stream. Greetings from Perthshire. Hello, welcome in, Ian, at this. So I apologise to anyone who is new, because this is a bit of a shambles of a live stream. I keep getting told to call it a podcast, but I never have a subject. Just me rambling. So while the main channel does have some fishy content and stuff, I mean, there are fish there. This is fishy content. This is more about having a relaxing chat with friends. That's the atmosphere we're going for. Any concerns with detritus building up at the bottom of Overflow Towers? Overflow Towers. I read that as if it was an address. I was like, oh, where's Overflow Towers? Like next to Alton Towers. Any concerns with it? I mean, yeah, eventually detritus building up anywhere is never a good thing. So if you can't get at it, so I'm thinking Overflow Towers, like in a marine tank situation normally. Generally, do people put an air stone at the bottom of it to lift any of that detritus so it gets caught in the sump? Otherwise, just get in there and give it a bit of a gravel, even though it's not really gravel vacuum, give it a gravel vac to get rid of it. Aquatic Moose, hello. Sorry to hear about Humphrey. Any plans for something new once you get the big fish back into Megatank? How is the fix looking? I don't really have plans. So I did go to a fish shop last week or the week before. A local Maidenhead Aquatics, and they had a very nice camphor flower horn that was very, very, very bright and quite, I mean, all flower horns are, but it was quite interactive and just like up at the glass, giving it big laldy. It was very close for me to pull on the trigger, so I suspect that once I get these fish back in Megatank and I go back down to that fish shop, if it's still there, I'll buy it. Whether that's a great idea or not is another question. Oh, more of my balls. What's going on now? Ian's more ball chat from Ian. Thank you, Ian. And again, if you're new, that sound is from an old video of me getting stuck in a hole in my garage wall, which is just there. And I hurt my balls. How's the fix looking? So far so good, but it usually takes a couple of days before it gives up, if it's going to give up, so we shall see. Can hear and see me, brilliant. Can we name the Oscars? No, because then they'll die. Maybe. I'll put that on the back burner for now. I have been enjoying having these fish here. Brian, especially, certainly has the most personality. He's very much interested in doing some corporate espionage because he's always looking at my laptop going, oh, so what are Capita up to these days? I'm going to sell that information on the fish web. Gordon's more interested in trying to soak me. So he's not all that interactive, although he is kind of following my hand there. He's more about, I'm putting up with this, but I'm not very happy about being in this tank. Get me back in Mega Tank. And every now and again just has a big hissy fit and splashes water everywhere. Freshwater Ichthyology, good evening Rebecca, how are you? And good evening from Bolton and a Merry Christmas to everyone, says Lee. Thank you, Lee. Simon's in as well. Sorry if slow to type, I've got the hognose snake attached to my arms. In a nice way, I hope, like coiled rather than bitey. Michael Rigby, lots of new names here today. So Fish Stuff says, favourite UK fish store. That was the super chat from earlier. Thank you very much for that, by the way. Always appreciated, not required. The only requirement to be here tonight is say hello and give us a like. We like likes. All the other things are great as well, but that's your main requirements. Favourite UK fish store, I would say I'd probably say several things. I think there's the one you spend most time in, and there's the one you think's best. So maybe a year or so ago when I had links, so to speak, with Fishman Aquatics, I got to go and hang out at the fish store and pretend to be a member of staff and shoot videos with them and see the behind the scenes of what it was like running a fish store. But unfortunately they've shut down now, so that can't be my favourite fish store, but I really enjoy spending time there and hanging out, as well as all the antics that we go up to. The best fish store I've ever been to would be Wharf Aquatics. But in fairness, all the other ones people sometimes mention in the same breath, like Pier or Ferrybridge or whatever it might be, I've not been to those ones, so take that with a pinch of salt. But the one I spend most time in these days is Maidenhead Aquatics in Sheffield. And the staff there are always very pleasant. They seem to know their stuff and everything's kept clean and running well, and they're amiable and chat to me and sometimes even give me discounts. It's great. So that's probably my favourite because I spend most of my time there. Even it's a bit weird. I don't know whether I should be admitting this or not. But the last time I went down there, for instance, there was like an event on, and that store is in the antiques quarter of Sheffield, or just off it. So I basically hoodwinked the family to say, oh yeah, come on, we'll go to the fish shop and park in their car park, and then we can go to the event at the antiques quarter. But I've been in a few times with my kids and stuff, and they've always been like, they love it because it's a big store. You get to see the fish, feed the fish, the koi and the big koi vats and stuff like that, as well as seeing. They've always got a good selection, and they seem to do well. And the last time I was in, they were building their own mega tank out of glass, sensibly. Slightly smaller than my mega tank, but of the same sort of thing. So that might be my favourite because I spend the most time there. But yes, thank you Fish Stuff for that £2 super chat. Silver Creek's in, woohoo, he says. Agility Chloe Beth, hello everyone. Juggler's driving to, okay, that makes sense because Juggler's in. Driving to pick his friend up from airport, so apparently I have to do the quiz. He's already won too many quizzes, so whether you're Chloe or Beth, or maybe you're Chloe Beth. Is that a name? I don't know. We could do with you winning, not winning on his behalf. Any concerns with the I've read that one already, haven't I? Merry Christmas. First stream this close to Christmas I've managed to go to. Last year was Christmas Eve. Lanx missed last week's due to the works Christmas meal. Looking forward to this week's quiz. I'm looking forward to this week's quiz. It is a Christmas quiz. I'm unapologetically going to say it's all about Christmas. I also went to a pub quiz last night, which was all about quizness, and we won. Sort of. We tied for first and then lost the tiebreakers, but I'm counting that as a win. So I'm reusing some of those questions. So if you don't like the answers, you can't blame me this time. But yes, good luck. You will do well. Everyone's invited to come on the quiz. It's just a bit of fun. Some questions hopefully will be easy. Some will be guesses. We'll see how we get over. You should seek out a sponsorship for the live stream from... Oh, how far behind am I? Quite a way. Right, okay, we'll try and catch up. I should seek out a sponsorship. I should have said that. Yes, so... it's Little Critters Brewing Company in Neepsend, Sheffield. If you wanted to send them an email and say, I bought some of your beer because this guy in Sheffield was drinking it on Tinterwebs. That's one of those things I can't do. I was talking to Flu Valley earlier on, and I just can't ask people for things. Is it being British? Scottish? Crushingly shy, says the man presenting on the internet. I just can't go, can I have some stuff, please? Well, it makes me gip. Hey, look at this. Only Oscars has become a member. There's Rebecca's hognose snake watching me. Oh. How do we make that bigger? No, not that big. I can't. Hissing, basically. I've only ever had corn snakes, but I did used to have a flatmate who had a Burmese python that lived in the loft. That was its enclosure, was just the loft. That was a big old thing. Fresh beer is the best beer. So I have come to learn. I've announced... What have I become? Not only am I no longer just buying beer from the supermarket, I sat and watched videos about craft beer and what makes one good and what makes one bad. And as soon as I tried that earlier, I was like, yeah, I think I can feel... There's notes of... And I was like, notes? I've never said there's notes of anything in my life. What have I become? Pretentious little... Considering most finnings in ale are fish, how can it be vegan? Maybe there's fish free. Must be. Your hat's on backwards, shouldn't the Merry... I was trying to hide that. The Merry Christmas should be at the front, but my head is so enormous, I can't get the hat actually over my entirety of my head, so the Merry Christmas doesn't sit right. And when I squeeze it on, it sits like this, straight up. And I look like a bit of a prat. So, we'll go with that. This isn't even my hat. Don't know whose hat this is. My Christmas hat says Daddy Elf on it, but I thought that was a bit weird. Passing Wind, hello, nice to see you. Pronounce it Higer, not Higer. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm not even sure they know. The only orange I want in my stockings, a Cherry's chocolate orange, yes. Missy's Adventures will be getting one of them. Ian's a small but little donation. All small or little, same thing, are very much appreciated. It's Dangerous Dan's all wrapped up. Fast words spaced out slowly don't count. I'm excited, it's Christmas. I'm like a big kid. My mum made the mistake of making gigantic stockings. Even at 26, the stockings are so big, they're longer than my legs. Yeah, all our kids have got different size stockings. Two of them have got sacks and one of them's got a stocking. And a stocking. And I always think, that's a bit unfair. You've only got a stocking and they've got massive Santa sacks. They never mind. Mickey's in. Good evening, Mickey. Loving your channel, Graham. Don't always get to watch it live, but I do watch the catch up. Keep up the good work. I'm seriously looking at a flower horn because of you. Love from afar, says Stephen Martin. Thank you, Stephen. Wrapping presents, says Scott. As in a physical present? Nah, a few e-vouchers and a couple direct Amazon deliveries. As all my family gets this year. Oh dear. You've got to keep it a bit special. I went out to the shops today with number one son, thinking, oh, we'll get the last few bits and bobs. Get the boy out of the house so as he doesn't fester in his room too long. And my God, at like 12:30 on a Friday afternoon, Morrison's was hoaching. Those lines up and down the aisles of people queuing to pay for things. So it's been a busy day, and watching the darts. What darts is on tonight? Susan's go-go dancing while you're watching the darts and watching Brian be a good boy. He is being good. I'm surprised how chilled they're all in that big tank. But they seem alright. Keep the pool handy. There's a vote of confidence for you. The one on the left is named Medusa, the red body, and the flames outside. This one. Well, no, we're not naming them yet. When we get round to it, we'll see. Passing Wind says hello from Florida. Wild in the Grouch, the Oscars. I mean, they are big fish now. I thought the next one I would name would be the Fahaka. But these are quite cool. Shall we do a wee feeding? I think I saw somebody say feed me. Feed me, Seymour. Oh, I'm all screwed up now. I can't see what's happening. I shall go and get some food. I'm trying a new food. I suppose I should switch to that scene before I do that. Hang on. So that's them there. Can you hear me now? I don't know. So we're trying this. I don't know whether I have to shout or I should have thought of this and tasted it. The absolute monster catfish pellets. And they're big old pellets. So, I have no idea whether you could hear or see any of that. What time does the Christmas quiz start? It starts at 10 p.m, so you have 35 minutes, but we might do throw in a wee giveaway before that. So, our good friend Nabokov Fan 87 has donated some calendar purchases, so I should really have them out to hand. I had one here a minute ago. Anyway, we're doing some calendar purchases. Let me see if I can remember how to do these giveaways. We're doing some charity calendars. We're giving away to two good causes. We've sold a bunch of them already, but we're giving away to the Amazon Research Centre for Ornamental Fishes. I can never remember the name of that one. And the Freshwater Life Projects. Both do things to help the local communities where these wild fish are collected. improving the lives of the people that live there as well as benefiting the fish themselves. So they're good causes. We're going to give a little bit of money towards them. So if you want to buy a calendar, please check out my website. Links will be in description. You can go and get a calendar. I will post it next week as soon as I can, and you might get it for the new year. We've got a few left, so we can take some more orders, but Nabokov has bought 5, so he's from the US, and I'm only posting to the UK. 5, I think we decided it was that you'd bought. So we're going to give them away. So we'll give away some of them tonight. I might go just hand some out in the street randomly. That was your suggestion. Or go to a fish shop and give them one, that kind of thing. But if I can remember, what's the name of that annoying mod bot? I can't remember what the website is that does it. Streambot? No. It'll come back to me. Can anyone remember? Enjoying the stream, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Quite right. The World Championship darts are on because it's December. Ah, right. You could hear me, but it was just Nightbot. That's the one. Thank you, Rebecca. You could hear me, but it was a bit quiet. Yeah, so I couldn't remember if I turned on the audio on the phone or if it was just I had to shout at this. Right, Nightbot, that was the one. Now comes the moment. Can he remember his login? Oh, he can. Right. So what we're going to do is give away a calendar. If you've already got a calendar, you can still play in the fun giveaway. All you have to do is either give it to someone else, or if you want another one, that's also fine. Remember, the rules are, I'm going to ask you a question, you're going to play, and the rules are, you need to email me afterwards or DM me on Discord or something like that to tell me where to send the bloody thing. God, I'm such a grumpy bugger sometimes. I'm trying to do a nice thing and I'm like, oh God, nobody ever... So in the past I had lots of people who would win competitions and then I'd say, where would you like me to send your prize? I'm not telling you where I live, weirdo. You're off the internet. Well, what the hell did you play? Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, we're going to do a keyword. And the keyword... Can I share my screen? Should I share my screen? Let's share my screen. Well, maybe I can't share my screen because it seems a bridge too far. Small face. Oh, I've screwed it all up by my earlier antics. Let's see. There we go. That's close enough. So I'm going to ask you to type a word into chat. And that word is Crimbo. So if you want to win a calendar, type Crimbo into chat and you might be picked to win. We'll give that a couple of minutes and then we will roll the dice and see who wins. CRIMBO, type it into chat. Hopefully we'll see this number of eligible users up here rise and then we'll be good to go. And while you're all doing that, I'll try and see if I can catch up on some of the comments that I've missed. Pier is really good. So this was the question about the best fish shop. Eligible users are going up. Excellent. I go to the MA Wilton a lot. Yeah, Pier, I think that's going to be next year. I'm going to make a bit more of an effort to get out and about and visit some of these different places. I think maybe visiting some iconic fish stores. Is that the word I'm looking for? Maybe visiting some other YouTubers, fish tubers rather. Maybe meeting some of you. Come and visit you at your local fish store. You can take me around your local fish store. That was an idea I had. Just get off my butt a bit more and make a bit more effort. June's been a member for 3 months. You have indeed. Thank you very much. I'm really appreciative of all my members, because I really don't put any effort into the membership side of things. I keep meaning to, but I fully appreciate and realise that it is just, you're supporting the channel, and it's not because of any extra that I'm giving you. I know I meant to. But thank you, everyone. Nightbot. There's Nightbot themselves. How's the human performing? Immediately goes away and bans a load of people. Right, we've got a few people are now eligible. We're up to 21 eligible users. That's easy for me to say. Dangerous Dan has also become a member. I think that's another renewal. Thank you very much. Dave the Diver's here. Nice to see you, Dave. Dave, type Crimbo into the chat and you might win a calendar. 6 months Dangerous Dan's been a member. Thank you very much, Fish Fam Link. Whether you're a person or a robot, still unclear, but thank you. Nevertheless. Are we ready? I think we're ready to roll it. Let me get rid of that comment. Let me build the tension. Every time! Such a fix! Juggler's already got a calendar, I'm pretty sure. And if he hasn't, I'll send him. So I'm going to roll that again. Replay. Press the wrong button. This is going well, isn't it? We're going to roll it again. GB! You have won. Well done, GB. Congratulations. GB, if you send me your details in some fashion... That's very loud, that, isn't it? Why is that so loud? If you send me your details, I'll send you a calendar if you've not already got one. If you have already got one, nominate someone. No, if you have already got one, I will do it again. Just like Juggler said, I've already done it again. Yes. Rebecca says, I need to order one. Well, this could be your time. You could win one. So GB's got one. I'm going to write that down in my highly professional Sainsbury's receipt. No, I'm going to find something better than that. Come on, Graham, you're better than this. I'm going to try and keep track tonight, so as I'm not here in a week's time going, who won the quiz last week? Help me out, guys. GB calendar. And 25 minutes to go to the quiz. The Sark guy. I've not seen that name before. Nice to see you. Aquarium Domain. Finally got to catch a live. You caught one not a couple of weeks ago. Oh, I finished my beer. Look at that. Thank you for watching. If you really want to, if you're here because you watched my last Mega Tank video, if you really want to see how to build a Mega Tank, go and watch Aquarium Domain. Oh, my phone is getting hot, apparently. I think that's because I've left the camera on. So I'll turn that off for now. Aquarium Domain's channel is some proper Mega Tanks. And Alex G, also you see in the Discord every now and again. Beer number 2 of the evening, again from Little Critters. I mean, if you wanted to email Little Critters and say what a fantastic job I was doing of telling you how fantastic their beers were and that they should definitely give me some for free, I'm sure you could find their address on the interwebs. This is the one that I really quite liked. Sabro and Brew 1 hops this one's got. And I'm excited to try this one because this is brand new, fresh. Because I really like this one. Admittedly, I brought it because it says brew, and I thought, brew, Iron Brew, Scotland. I'm from Scotland, Iron Brew's from Scotland. That'll be nice. It's not Iron Brew. It's not even Iron Brew themed. It just says, a modern American IPA hopped with some of the best new hop breeds, Sabro and Brew 1. It's nice. It's nice. It's got a good colour, this one. It's a light... what would you call that? It's not quite golden, but... I definitely have a type, don't I? It kind of reminds me of brine shrimp. In colour only. Again, no smell or I've got COVID, one of the two. It's just got that bit of tang. Mwah. I'm going to use the word mouthfeel, and the mouthfeel is fantastic. But yeah, the artwork as well. This is fantastic. I have to manually focus this. It's pretty cool, isn't it? You've got to say. And that's the other one. Headbangers. Some kind of crazy goat on it. But if I do say so myself, it also looks like a cool place to work. No, wrong way, Graham. So professional. Scott says he's emailed them already. Thank you very much, Scott. And also, go and buy one, because it's bloody lovely. As someone who 6 months ago didn't really like craft beers, I'm properly getting into it. It's nice. Brew equals Scotland. I am brew, as in made in Scotland from girders. The picture on it, yes, it is very much so. You're just starting your second. I'm halfway through my third. Are you sure you're Scottish? Yes. I'm pacing myself so I don't talk utter gibberish for the rest of the stream. But in saying that, we've got fake Christmas number 2 tomorrow, where I have to go down to the in-laws. And my job was to provide a vat of French onion soup, so I've made that today. So half a bottle of wine in the vat of French onion soup, half a bottle of wine to me. You can't leave half a bottle of wine open. And then I made a trifle, so a sherry trifle, because you can't have trifle without sherry, so a glug of sherry in the trifle, a glug of sherry in me. And then now I'm on the beers. It's Christmas! I'm allowed to be an alcoholic during Christmas. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this, not just for the alcohol. I'm so happy not to be at work, I must say. Treating beer like a whiskey, taken slowly, savouring it, that's the thing. Because I never thought I'd turn into this person, but this is bloody lovely. It makes me want to go... And of all the beer reviews I've seen, no one's ever said, oh, this one makes me want to go... I like that. God bless you, says Adam. Thank you very much. I really have whiskey. My stomach can't handle it anymore. I'm more of a bourbon fella myself. I'm a big fan of bourbons rather than actual proper whiskies. June's smoking, number 4, rather than drinking. Oh. Ian can't see past the Guinness. Susan drinks pints of whiskey. Wow. It's age, but I've been to more craft beer places than I should have, and I don't drink beer. It can't just be age. Mind you, there's lots of things I didn't used to like that I now like olives. I used to hate olives. Now I quite like. Look what's going on behind me. They're having some kind of... Enough. Don't show me up on Tinterwebs. You get to be on camera for the whole night. You have to be good. So maybe it is like a palate thing where things get nicer as you get older. Your palate gets more refined. But no, I have friends my same age who, and none of us have been into craft beer. And even the last time I went out with one of them, he was a bit like, "What are you ordering that muck for?" And my dad, who was down for Christmas last weekend, hello Dad, if you're watching, he was willing to entertain some of the beers that I bought for him, but when we got into the IPAs, he was a bit like, "Oh no, stinky, don't like that." So, we are good to go. The worst is when beer places don't stock wine. I mean, they are very different things. Brian was protecting Rebecca the Oscar. Right, we're not naming the Oscars yet. Chill. Maybe, but not tonight. I need a bit of time to consider the options, think it through. I'm going to turn into the guy that names all his fish after his subscribers. All beers make me want to pee. I mean, that's kind of the thing. If you're going to drink pints of something, you're going to need a pee. Cheese and olives are the signs of aging. I just added the word aging in there. Is that Freudian? Not just any cheese, but blue cheeses. Yeah, I must admit, I'm fully stocked up on cheese. I'm making sure this year we've got Christmas on our own. So we had my parents last weekend, going down to the in-laws tomorrow. So if any of you live on the route between Sheffield to Northampton and you win a prize tonight, I could even drop it off for you. Then we're coming straight back. Christmas on our own, so I can have my proper Christmas dinner cooked the way I like it, because I do all the cooking. Have my Christmas drinks whenever I want to have my Christmas drinks, and have my Christmas cheesies. I get all the best cheesies. Not have to share any of them with anyone, because nobody else likes cheese. I've got the biggest box of crackers. I don't know if you've been to a Sainsbury's recently, but they're selling off a box of crackers that's like yay big by yay big. It's like a year's worth of crackers. Not crackers. Crackers. So I bought one of them, and I bought all the cheeses. I went to a Christmas market and I bought a wheel of cheese, which is divided into different types of cheese. No idea what any of them are, but don't care. I've got the Bries, I've got the Camemberts, I've got the... Oh, I can't wait. Am I a bit too amped up for the amount of cheese I'm going to consume over the next week? Ross is on the Buffalo Trace tonight. It's quite nice, not up to my usual malts, but very acceptable. I don't think I've had Buffalo Trace before. I'm more of a Jim Beam man, so if anybody ever wants to buy me a present, I like a Jim Beam. I know it's not up there. If I want to push out the boat a little bit, I get a Bulliet and the Woodford Reserve. I think I've tried that one. That was quite nice as well. But I'm quite happy with my Jim Beams. We had the cheese and wine night at uni, and we all thought the others would do the normal brie and cheddar, so everyone bought blue cheese. I think my favourite is... I'm quite partial to a gorgonzola, but I also like the stinkiest of stinky bries. You know the brie that if you leave it out for half an hour, it goes from being this shape to this shape? That's my kind of cheese. Sailing into aquatics, sup badass. Sup yourself, nice to see you here. Hope you're doing well. What are you drinking? Well, what am I drinking is this. It is Sabertooth by the Little Critters Brewing Company. It's a craft beer, a local company, a local brewery just round the corner from me. And again, if anybody wants to email them and tell them that I'm promoting them hard so they give me free beer, that would be great. But it's the Little Critters Brew Company. They do ship all over the UK. I've noticed people who have bought their beers from all over the place. So you can get your own stuff online, or if you're local, I think they sell it in a few of the actual shops in Sheffield. Not seen it in supermarkets and stuff yet, but it's very nice. Very, very, very nice. Rico stands here as well. Cheese and fish talk heaven. Indeed it is. What is wrong with my eye? Can you see that? It's going mental. Everyone's in tonight. Nice to see you, Rico Stan. Cheese and fish talk, yeah. very little fish talk. It's been mostly cheese and beer so far. A bit of snakes. Who have we got? Stilton. I'm partial to a Stilton. But like I say, Gorgonzola is my top cheese. Again, I like a cheese that if you leave it out for more than half an hour, it kind of goes meh. I need it to just give it a little bit of spreadability. Love it. Juggler, however, is not a fan by the looks of it. Blue cheese, sick emoji. That's lovely though. You're sticking it in like some pasta as well. If you're cooking up like a nice pasta dish, a hunk of blue cheese in there will give it that little bit of tang and make it. I can't eat gorgonzola, says Rebecca. My only memory of it was my sister throwing. Well, that'll be why. My only memory of it is my sister throwing up and my parents saying, it's quite strong for children. It's lovely now, though. Salient says, I like a Mexican cheese as well as mozzarella. Do you know what? I really like the chili cheese. So, like, round here anyway, I'm sure it's the rest of the UK is the same. We get like a chili cheddar. It always seems to be that, but there's a few different, and they always get branded as Mexican cheese, and it's just some kind of random yellow cheese with chilies in it. But there's a really nice one. I'm waffling now while I try and think of the name of it. That will come to me, but it's a really nice one, and it does have the chilies are flaked through it. It's got chili flakes as well as actual chili. So dried chili flakes as well as fresh chilies chopped up into the cheese. It's delicious. But it's one of those ones where you can go, it's got a bit of a kick, that one. And then the next bit, oh, jeez, what happened there? It's one of those ones. Roquefort, there's another one. I quite like Roquefort too. 10-minute warning. Right, okay, it's 10-minute warning. So what's going to happen is we're going to start the quiz in about 10 minutes. Everyone, please stay and play the quiz. It's fun. It's Christmas themed, and I love Christmas. Let me find it first of all. What's going to happen is I'm going to post a link to the quiz. You're all going to click that link and join the quiz. The quiz will crash, and then I'll post a new link to the quiz, and that one will work. That's what's happened over the last 12 weeks at least. So let me just double check I've got all my things set correctly, so that's fine. Save set. We're on 141 now, are we? What's the stream number? It's the one with 0 plays, of course. Right, I'm going to turn down the audio so as I don't deafen you all. Random orders. Host now. So Rebecca will be panicking trying to get the fish. But remember, this one will crash and then you can get the next one. Copy link. Now I need to find the chat window. That's very technical, all this, you know. There you go. And move my beer can out the way, little face. Cheering for no reason, I apologise. That's almost the right size, that window. Well done, me. It's a little bit loud. Fish got the fish. Well done, fish. What the malted liquor gets you drunker quicker. What comes in a bottle or a can. Can't get enough of it. Really love it. Makes me think I'm a man. I don't know if that's meant to be a song or if I just sang it that way. I only drink at Christmas, so it's a Thatcher's Gold here, and it's nice, says Silver Surfer. A Thatcher's Gold, is that a cider? Cider apples? It is. Well, you can't go wrong with a wee Christmas tipple. Question: am I getting guppies for Christmas? I might actually. We were guppy shopping not that long ago. I didn't even make a video about it. What am I thinking? But my daughter wanted to get a few more guppies for her tank. Camembert, I've told my partner I won't be eating any for a month. It's that your dry January's gone dry from cheese. My parents have bought me some to eat over Christmas. Yeah, you gorge yourself. That's what I'm going to do. Cheese, beer, get it all in there, and then January, go on another health kick. I don't know what song that is. Applewood, no, it's not Applewood, the cheese that I was thinking of, but I know what you mean. It's similar, but I don't mind Applewood, but it wasn't Applewood. I don't entirely like cheese mixed with random rubbish. The worst I think is onion. Why people eat onion? Cheese and onion's a classic combination. Surely you must realise. Pepperjack? No, not Pepperjack. It might even just be called, its brand name, chili cheese. I don't know what the brand name is. Let me move that out of the way. I won't share my bank details with you. Oh, it might be called Mexicana. Yeah, I think it might be that one. Mexicana chili cheese. It's quite nice. Comes in slice form or block form. The block form is delightfully random. That's the one where you get the, oh, that's got a bit of a kick to it, and the, I'm dying. The Zen Ginger, not seen you for a while. Howdy doody. Howdy doody. Where did that come from? Hello. I have a Friday afternoon free again and saw you were live. Wanted to come and say hi. How are all you fabulous folks enjoying the holidays? I'm getting right into it because I just finished work. And I've got more than a week off. I don't need to think about work. It's going to be great. Travelling for Christmas tomorrow. All 6 guinea pigs in the car with the snails. You're taking your guinea pigs away for Christmas. Jeez, oh. Have you watched Die Hard yet? I mean, that's the bigger question. I'm just now looking up when it's on. Because remember, it's on tomorrow at 9 o'clock on Channel 4, or 10 o'clock on Channel 4 Plus 1, or Sunday at 9 o'clock on 4/7. Because if you haven't seen it yet, you really need to. I'm miles behind again. Sorry. What's everyone's favourite Christmas song? At the moment, I'm enjoying listening to The Fairy Tale of New York. I went to a few Christmas plays at schools where they substituted the words for, so she's come back, you maggot, you cheap lousy carrot. And I was like, what? Where did that come from? So I would have liked that to get to number 1, but apparently it hasn't. And the Darkness, their Christmas song, I quite like that as well. Don't Let the Bells End. And then something else about a ring piece. I quite like that. Oh my god. Not only has she not seen Die Hard, she doesn't know who Wham is. So I don't know if I've heard their Christmas. Surely you must know Whamageddon. It's like the Christmas song. Apparently they've gone to number 1 again. Have you been kept in a box for the majority of your life? Even my kids know who Wham is, and they're way younger than you. As Simon says, oh my god. Silver Creek says, what's a Wham? George Michael, Andrew Ridgeley, the band that made them famous. Surely. Oh my god, I've just looked. We've got 32 people. Let me move my stupid coupon out of the way. This is a quizzing record. 32 people have joined the quiz. 33 people. And watch, it's about to fail as well. How can you not know Wham? Quite right, Rico. She's still not seen Die Hard. Ugh. Oh, there might be a question for this Lanx Fishkeeper. Die Hard, would you not rather watch a Christmas film? We'll have this argument later because I don't want to spoil the quiz. Right, are we ready to go? The quiz might work. It might fail, but we'll see. Are we ready? So, as always, the answers are presented in 4 possible answers. At least one of them might be correct, sometimes more than one. The answers are what I think the answers are rather than what the answers might be. So bear that in mind. I won't tolerate any shenanigans. You don't agree with me? Tough. Fastest fingers first. So you need to be correct to score points, but the faster you're correct, the more points you score. Are we ready to go? We're ready to do this, people. Is my face in the way? Shall I move my face out of the way? Move up there a little bit. Are we ready? Drum roll, please. I've preempted the drum roll. There's another couple of screens to click through here. It hasn't crashed yet. How many football, that's soccer, pitches would the area dedicated to growing Brussels sprouts in the UK cover? Is it 3,240, 780, 2,440 or 6,969? That's hard for me to say. The answer is... And it's crashed. Told you it would. Now you know what one of the questions is. Thank God we didn't reveal the answer. At least it's true to form. Has it crashed? Thinking about crashing? Mid-crash. Something went wrong. Something indeed went wrong. Okay, so that's fine. We knew this was going to happen. So we'll try again. I wonder if we'll get as many players. Those of you who are doing this for the first time, this happens every week. So that's why we're... what number was it? 141? That's the one. And I remember to put it in the chat. Graham, you can do this. Host that. That one there. Host that. Copy link. Find the chat window. Click it in there. Go. I forgot to put the number in. There you go. That one, people. I apologise, but I mean, it's better than the other quiz that crashed halfway through all the time. Now you've all had a chance, you can go away. Purple burglar alarm. Relinquish that fish icon or Rebecca will kill you. You can go away and Google how many football fields are dedicated to growing Brussels sprouts. Who took the fish? It was Purple Burglar Alarm. Didn't know the rules. That means if you win, you have to give your prize to Rebecca. Zen Ginger got it right. Well, you'll need to be fast then when it comes up for the second time. Surf City Cichlid says, hello, Solution Architect. Hello. It's been a few weeks now. I've stopped bragging about me passing my exam. Another vote for Fairy Tale of New York. I mean, it is that's one of the only Christmas songs I don't mind listening to when it's not even Christmas. Simon was guilty. Right, I think we're up to about the same numbers again. If I cut you off too quick, you can join Bid Quiz. But I think we're ready to go again, aren't we? With the Crimbo Quiz, remember everyone, it's just a bit of fun. Fastest finger first. Good luck, everyone. We'll turn the Christmas music up a wee bit as well. How many million crackers are pulled in the UK each year? Is it 150 million, 300 million, 100 million, or 25 million? For my American friends, who I have only recently come to realise you don't have Christmas crackers. Christmas crackers are a fun decoration / gift. There's usually a Christmas hat in there, a joke, sometimes a toy, and it goes bang. I did see a film the other day where the Americans were pulling their own crackers, and I was like, what the hell? It's 300 million, which is an exorbitant amount of crackers. Brian in there first, straight away. Shadow ho ho, I like it. Well done, Brian. When was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer born / first mentioned in history? When did Rudolph get made up? 1939, 1773, 1820 or 1612? Silver Creek says they have them in Texas. Christmas crackers, good. Jokes that aren't funny often, that's the whole point of the jokes, that they're not meant to be funny. It's where dads get their jokes from. The answer was 1939, well done 14 people. It was written as a kind of sales marketing thing. Well done PJ Puffer and Brian, second again. Brian's going to be storming until he did this rate. Question number 3. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? No. Yes. What is Die Hard? No, but I think Graham will say it is. I noticed everyone answered that one very quickly. Be interesting to see if anyone got this right. There's more than one correct answer here. I thought I'd be fair. Three stubborn people lost out on some points there. Well done, Monkey Cheese. 1.1 seconds, that might be the fastest ever. I think, have we ever had one under 1 second correctly? How many maids a milking are there in the 12 Days of Christmas song? 10 maids a milking, 7 maids a milking, 9 maids a milking, 8 maids a milking, 5 gold rings. Of course, the answer was 8 maids a milking. Well done, Scott. And Shadow Ho Ho. That's fun to say. Shadow Ho Ho. This makes me sound like Yogi Bear. Who is the patron saint of Boxing Day? That's the 26th of December for those of you who don't know what Boxing Day is. Is it St. Nicholas, St. Andrew, St. Stephen or St. Van Dam? The song might help you out. Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of... It's St. Stephen. And number 6. Where did Santa Claus, St. Nicholas, come from? Was it Norway, the North Pole, Lapland or Toiki? Toiki. It was Toiki. St. Nicholas or Father Christmas, says Rebecca. Well, I'm going with Santa Claus, who was derived from St. Nicholas, who was from Turkey. He was a Turkish gentleman. Pelagius gets in there first with that one. Well done. Which country started the tradition of putting up Christmas trees? Is it Germany, Norway, England or the US of A? Zen Ginger, I'm tied for first. 10:07 p.m. 10:08 p.m. No, I'm not. It was a German tradition. Question number 8. When Kevin gets left home alone at Christmas, where is his family travelling to? So where does he miss out on? Is it London, Disneyland, Hong Kong or Paris? Bonus points if you can remember Kevin's surname. It was indeed Paris. Have you seen that one, Rebecca? Seen Home Alone? Monkey Cheese, nicely done. So, jugglers in that top 5, that's a dangerous position. Kel Surprise, she's never seen the movie. On average, how many Christmas trees are planted to replace each one harvested? So when they cut down one, how many more do they plant? On average. Didn't they forget Kevin 5 times? Yeah, there was a few Home Alone films, wasn't there? It's 3. Which I suppose is good, because it's more than a 1-to-1 ratio. But still. Well done. Tommy gets the bonus point with McAllister. Kevin McAllister. Halfway through, question 10. How many football soccer pitches would the area dedicated to growing Brussels sprouts in the UK cover? It is a bit of a mouthful, that one. I do apologise. You know what I'm trying to say. All the Brussels sprouts in the UK, if you put them all in one area, how many football fields would that area be? I suppose you have to know what a football field is. A soccer pitch. If you're not from these parts. It's 3,240. Oh, a lot of you got that one right. Stephen P was the quickest. DVP. Scott Farkas still on top. How many gifts did my true love give to me over the 12 days of Christmas? So if you add them all up, how many do you get? So, partridges, 12 partridges in a pear tree. $364. Yeah, sorry to hit you with the maths questions there. Trying a new one now. This is Turtley Tropical. If you're born on Christmas Day, what star sign would you be? Cancer, Capricorn, Sagittarius, or Aquarius? This is one from my pub quiz last night. Ooh, Turtley Tropical is a very different colour. And smell. It was, of course, Capricorn. Question 13. Which country has the Christmas tradition of watching Donald Duck on TV at 3 PM on Christmas Eve? That's even more like brine shrimp than the last one. Smells juicy. Juicy and sweet. It's Sweden. Apparently, in Sweden. Surprise, surprise. Gasmus got that one quite quickly. Amarillo and Mosaic hops create this Turtley Tropical Pale Ale. What's the next line? We three kings of Orient are. Is it smoking on a rubber cigar? Is it one in a bicycle, one in a car? Bearing gifts we traverse afar, following the guiding star. There are several right answers to this one. I accepted smoking on a rubber cigar, one in a bicycle, one in a car, and the actual answer. What day does the traditional 12 days of Christmas end? Is it December 26th, December 25th, January 5th, or January 6th? It's January 5th. Quite well split on that one. Fish fin, 3.3 seconds. Well done. 6 days before, 6 days after. How many turkeys are cooked in the UK each Christmas? Is it 10 million, 750,000, 2 million, or 4.5 million? So I know our American friends will be going, what? Do you have turkey for Christmas? Because you do turkey for Thanksgiving, but yes. We're very much turkey-centric around Christmas time. It's 10 million. That's a lot of turkeys. Purple burglarum. That's hard to say. Juggler's down in 5th with 3 questions to go. Or 4. What Christmas decoration was originally crafted from silver? Was it the trees, the tinsel, the wreaths, or the baubles? Baubles. We do turkey for Christmas here as well. Oh, it's just what I know about American culture. Sorry. It was, of course, tinsel. It kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Well done, Zen. Ooh, 3 questions to go. What colour are mistletoe berries? Red, green, blue, or white? They are, of course, white. Mistletoe berries are white, not red. That's holly berries you're thinking of. Uh-oh, here comes Juggler. Storming in the last few questions. She's having, I'm having all the lights. What gave Frosty the Snowman his magic powers? Was it his carrot nose, his hat, his pipe, or his scarf? Frosty the Snowman. That's that Frosty. It was his hat. He had a magic hat. Shadow Ho Ho getting in there first with that one. Oh, we'll be doing well to catch up. I think it might be a bit too far. How many ghosts visit Scrooge in A Christmas Carol? 5, 3, 4, or 2? Give you a clue, it's not 3. It is, of course, 4. Past, present, future, and Jacob Marley. Pelagius in 3rd. Juggler in 2nd, but couldn't get there. This week it's Scott Farkas. Well done, Scott. Why do I recognise the name Scott Farkas? I don't know. How well did we do? Did we get over 50? But we did not get over 50%. God, I keep making them too hard. I'm terribly sorry. So, Scott got 14 questions correct. Down there in 4th place, I Know Nothing, also with 14 questions correct, but just not as quickly. That's where you went wrong. 15 Oh, Will, you must be gutted. Will got 15 questions correct and only came 5th. Oh, dear. I do apologise. I mean, honourable mentions to all you down at the bottom. We can't all be quiz geniuses. Loose asshole. Well done, everyone. Thank you for playing. It was a fun Christmas quiz. I know you're all fish geeks and there was no fishy questions, but I hope you had fun at least. So, now we've moved on to the turtly tropical pale ale from Little Critters. It's two of their favourite American hops, Amarillo and Mosaic, and they've created this turtly tropical pale ale, which looks like this. It's got a bit of a jobby brown colour, if I'm completely honest. Smells lovely. Sweet, fruity, juicy. Possibly my least favourite of the three so far. The winner for me tonight is definitely the Sabertooth. There's another one called Macaw, but I haven't got that down here. Or the Real Macaw or something like that. That's really nice as well. So, what can you say? You're going to say 4, you have to count it as 5 because the first one is 2. Well, no, it is 4. The ghosts, there are 4 ghosts, surely. Marley and Marley as well. 2 Marleys, that's the same ghost. Surely. Lank's happy getting 4th, normally mid-tail. Adam said, the bully for my Christmas story. Right. Well, Adam, are you from the UK? Well, Adam, are you Scott Farkas? Who is Scott Farkas? Reveal yourself, Scott. Because you have just won the Huger, what does it say? Huger remote control LED aquarium light, the one that I made a video about a few videos ago. I'll get this packaged up and sent to you. Let me know. Nope. I am from the US. Are you Scott Farkas? That was the question. If you are, you get to nominate someone. Clark's Mini Fisherman was expecting to see Mega Tank empty after I saw a thumbnail of you in it. It was empty. I gave myself a pre-Christmas present and ordered the 10th wild discus from Santarum Discus. Plus, no more money for that now. Yeah, wild discus are not cheap, I'll give you that. No, Mega Tank is, or was, empty. I'm waiting for it to dry to seal it properly. No, I was waiting for it to dry so it could cure, that's the word I'm going for. And now it is full, but I'm going to give it a few days just to give it a leak test. Yes, I was Scott. Right, Adam, you get to nominate someone, or we go down to second prize. Who would be Juggler is in second place with 401 points. Juggler, do you need another light? Juggler's beat me too many times. Give it to Pelagius. Well, Juggler won the big light last week, so that's alright. Who's Pelagius? Aquarium Ventures, what prize would someone get if they lived in, say, New Zealand? They'd get a hearty clap and a well done. Ivan, you should definitely put your photos on Discord. So this is a good point for me to plug my Discord server. A fantastic community up here-ish. You can join Discord, share pictures of your fish and ask questions and give answers and all those good things. Dave the Diver is Pelagius. Right, Dave, you know the drill. Send me your details and I'll send you a thing. I say you know the drill, but I can't bloody find it. I usually have an email thing here. There we go. Send me an email. Let me know where to send your thing, and I'll send you your thing. Before you put any monster fish in it, you should fill it with gambusia and bathe in it for the views. That would be no one wants to see me bathing. I don't want to see me bathing. Craig's Catfish Cave says, my wild discus are finally coming out and ain't as shy. Great. It's brilliant when they come out and they're not as shy. As much as I love discus, they're not these fish. These fish have never been shy. If there's one thing they're not backwards about coming forwards, they're like, give me more food. That's all they seem to care about. But my God, did they poop. I cleaned out all the poop already today and it's everywhere. Dino1878 says, hello, still here, love the koi, but I'm getting more into Mbuna. Mbuna. I like to say that word, Mbuna. Yeah, African cichlids. I've not really done African cichlids. I should probably try that at some point. It's nicer the more you drink of it, actually, that. It tastes a bit watery, but in a nice way. So you know when I said about this one, it makes you want to go. This one tastes a bit meh. Mouthfeel isn't as good. It's got a bit of a tang to it. It's great to hear, Craig. It is great to hear. I love it when your fish start behaving themselves and doing really well for you, and you can enjoy them properly rather than worry about them all the time. It's one of the worst things about this hobby is you spend a lot of time fretting, going, oh, what's happening? Why are they doing this? Why are my fish doing that? When they're just like, hey, chill, everything's cool. Best time in the world. I've just broke something. What did I do? Hopefully I'm still live. I can't tell anymore. I appear to be. That'd be good. Should we do another giveaway? So, for anyone else who would like a calendar, kindly donated by Nabokov. Remember, if you don't win a calendar tonight, you can still go on aquariumadventures.co.uk, the link will be in the description, and buy a calendar so we can donate some money to some good causes. The causes we're looking for, as I scramble to find the window. That's what I closed. There it is. The causes are the Amazon Research Centre for Aquarium Fishies and the Freshwater Life Project, both which do good things for both the fish and the communities living in the areas where the fish are collected. Give me a word, someone. What should we use for the giveaway? I'm going to be really ingenious here and use the word calendar. Type the word calendar into chat now and you'll be in with a chance of winning a prize. We've currently got 0 eligible users. But if you type the word calendar into chat, you'll get a chance. I think you should do a Christmas Day dip in the pond, Graham. No, thank you. I put my hand in there to fish something out the other day and I was like, ooh, things are alive in there. And they are as well. I've seen all the fish. The pond was frozen over for a good week. And I've seen all the adult goldfish as well as a few of the babies that we didn't pull out. They're all in there okay. Actually, Graham, you're currently undead. Does that mean I'm alive? That's a good thing. Well, with an attitude like that, Brian, you're never going to win. type it in calendar. If you've already got a calendar, type it in anyway. You can gift it to someone else. I'm all about the gifting. In fact, that reminds me. I was sent a thing where my channel can now gift memberships. I don't know how to do it because I can't see that option myself. I think you have to do it on mobile. So I'm going to gift a couple of memberships if I can figure out how to do it. So while you're all typing calendar in, I will see if I can find my channel. What's my name? Aquarium Adventures. Yay! I'm now... Sorry, I'm impressed by myself that I'm now the top result for Aquarium Adventures on YouTube. Not that actual aquarium. I'm now joining my own live stream. This is very strange. I can gift memberships. Now relying on me remembering my password. Okay, can't do it. Can't remember my password. I'm not live, am I? I'm going to have to log in to my password manager. The one password my password manager won't show me because it's my password. What could it be? It's not that one. Sending myself an email to... Right, if you've typed calendar, I've left it too long. Type it again because there are only 16 of you that's eligible. I tried. I'm sorry. Brian the fish or Brian the person? What did he do? I can't work out how to accept memberships. Oh, I don't know either. I really don't get it. Yeah. I changed my phone recently, and ever since I've had to remember all my passwords, where usually I can just go or me with my thumb. Still don't know how to spell calendar. That'll do. Perfect. Right, we're going to roll the dice, little face. Here we go for a calendar. Who's going to win it? Juggler. It's Stephen Hayton. Well done, Stephen. Stephen, send me an email with your details and I'll send you a calendar. And say thank you, Nabokov, for buying me a calendar. I'm not going to be defeated by this. Come on, we can do this. We have the technology. We can get into Gmail. We can force it to send. Well, I checked my email, which is obviously riveting for all of you lot. Feel free to... There we go. Got the code. Feel free to ask me any questions, because we've got about 20 minutes left before I hand over to our good friends at Coldwater Aquatics. Verification code is 82... Not going to read that out. That didn't help me at all. Just tell me what my bloody password is. Yes, I forgot my password. So tell me what my bloody password is. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, Mary, Joseph, and the wee man. This is infuriating. The lesson here is I should stop trying to do things live. Because that never goes well. Right, we have a new verification code. Yep, Google has confirmed this is my phone. I can update my password. Okay, let's do that then. Right. Are you ready for these riveting memberships? Error. It wouldn't let me do it. So Merry Christmas. Those of you who are able to receive memberships will now receive a membership which will entitle you to almost nothing. And I do apologise for that, but what you will get is extra emojis. So those of you who are already members can show off and put your emojis into the chat already. And if you decide to upgrade your membership and you live in the UK, you can get a 10% discount off anything at aquariumadventures.co.uk. Whether it be merch, food, who knows. Payment successful, so something happened. I might not even be live, I could be talking to myself now. I don't know what's going on anymore. My OBS has gone away. I may have cancelled the live. There we go, I'm still live. Look at that. I have gifted 5 memberships. Lisa has become a member. Welcome, Lisa, to the clan. I don't know who else, because it's not showing up in my chat. Oh, there it is. Lisa, Aquarium Delirium. Welcome, Mal. Coral Works, Matt Mutt, Sandy Doty. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're all gifted memberships. Congratulations. Now you can spam the comments with your fantastic new emojis and things like that. But yeah, I don't do extra videos or anything like that, and I do apologise. One day I will. I just don't have enough time. So we'll see how we get on with this. But nice to have you on board. Remember to cancel your membership in a month's time. Or I don't think you have to remember. I think it just doesn't renew. Brian's the loser, baby. I'm not selling these memberships very well. I'm not. I have to admit. Loads of people do loads of things, so all you really get right now is you get some extra emojis, you get to be part of the family, you get a warm feeling in your tummy that you're supporting a small creator. Although you're not, because I paid for these memberships. But still. Yeah, I'm not promoting this very well at all, am I? You get a sense of belonging. Let's go with that. Whereas I know that some of the bigger YouTubers, or even some of the smaller YouTubers, they're doing dedicated content for their members. One, I don't have enough time to do that, and two, I'm not sure how I feel about it, because it's just me dicking about. I'm not making movies here. This isn't art, so it feels a bit disingenuous to put some of it behind a paywall. Nothing against anyone who does do that, and that's fine. It doesn't really make sense to me. So while I appreciate everyone that gives me a membership, I'm not giving a lot back for that. You're not getting value for money, so I kind of get that. It's nice when people do want to support me as a small creator, and I'm not going to knock it, say no, don't do that. But the biggest thing you can do to support is you don't have to give me money. Just watch my videos, comment on my videos, share my videos, come to the live streams, hang out, play the quiz, win a prize, have a bit of fun. If you get any kind of entertainment from it, that's the main thing I can get. And you supporting me is just the watching and the clicking and the likes. So I'm going to do a quick look and see how many people are liking the live stream now compared to how many people are on the live stream. And if my ratio is bad, I'm going to be upset for Christmas. So for my Christmas present this year, I want more likes than viewers. 51 concurrent viewers and only 43 likes. It's free, people. You just have to give it a wee click. But yeah, like I say, as much as I appreciate all the memberships, all the super chats, all that kind of stuff, love it. By all means, if you've got too much money, send some of it my way. But just being here is more than enough. Being here, watching a video, sharing a video, all that kind of stuff. That's what we want. Hey, there we go. It reminds you to renew when it's near expiry, so you don't have to renew. It won't auto renew. This isn't a cunning ploy, so you're fine. Membership's difficult. I always thought, what can I offer more? I wouldn't otherwise. Yeah, almost every idea I have, I film anyway and release. That's why you see some truly terrible videos on this channel. So I don't know what else I could do. Ian Scott, my broadband lost connection. Did I finish last in the quiz? I don't think you were last. What were you called? Guppy was last. Ian89 left early. That'll be you then. You were pipped by Brian. So you had 173 points when you left. 462 won it. There you go, Lisa's trying out the new emojis. Don't put yourself down like that. The lip smacks over the tropical turtle are art. I'm seriously considering starting a beer reviewing channel where it's just me going, this is nice, or, ugh, this is horrible. I think there's like a gap in the market. All these people that are going, oh, getting oats on the nose. You're like, ah, there's no fucking oats in it. What are you on about, you mentalist? It's either nice or it's not nice. Where it's just that. It's me going, I like this, I would drink this. Or, this would get boring after 2. Or, 5 out of 10, would not recommend. Can sucks. Smells funny. Smells of farts. So many of these beers smell of farts. That's not what you want in a beer. And you need someone to tell you that. So yeah, that might be the next channel from Aquarium Adventures. Beer Adventures. From being a beer know-nothing noob to a beer aficionado. I think it's got legs. Only 7 likes. Oh dear, has it gone that bad? Oh no, oh god. Now I've managed to verify I am myself. And now I need to confirm. I knew I shouldn't have changed my password halfway through this. Yes, I am me. I have 2-step verified. What are you on about? Did I just kill the stream? Am I still here? Who knows? That's definitely one of the categories. This is a beer you would drink when you've already had 2 beers and you don't really care anymore. You have your starting the nights and your ending the nights. Your ending the nights are like, it's got alcohol in it, it's fine. You're starting the nights are, ooh, no, not this. The ones where you want to use words like mouthfeel. Yeah, Rebecca, you're not a million miles away. Get 2 good drinks and the rest grim. I used to have a friend who would he would have like nice alcohol, so he'd buy like a bottle of Smirnoff and a bottle of Krakow vodka, and like the Smirnoff you'd get the first couple of drinks of the night would be the Smirnoff because that's, oh yeah, that's nice, and the Krakow is like, oh, it's paint stripper. But you don't care after a few drinks. Woo! The ratio's gone up. We've now got 50 likes, only 43 viewers. Is that because people have left rather than we've got more likes? Who knows? So yes, next week we're going to have a quiz all about all different sorts of things. But next week we'll be more focused on what's to come, what's our New Year's resolutions, what's the new things we're going to do in the hobby. So we talked a little bit about it earlier. More travel, get around some of the new bigger shops that people talk about. Maybe meets with a few of you. Suggest your local fish shop. I come along, we go around it together. That was one of the ideas. Trying the big shops, the wharfs, the piers, the whatever they are. Go around, what do I think of them, that kind of thing. Trying some fish societies. So obviously I go to my local fish club auctions, but there's other fish clubs and fish societies around the UK. Maybe trying some of them, and some fishy events. So that might be something to try in the new year. So we'll be talking about a little bit about that. And asking you for ideas. What could we do? What should I be doing? More collabs? More informative videos? More dicking about videos? These are all the options. Smirnoff is like drinking chemicals. Well, technically everything's like drinking chemicals, no? The Aquarium Adventure links Thank you very much. I added your Discord server to your Fish Fam link page. I think most everything is there now. Brilliant. Thank you very much. We have a brand here, says CoraWorks. Burn it. It sure burns. But if you put cheap vodka through a Brita or other carbon filter, use some of the spare media, it comes out tasting more like Grey Goose. That might be something for my new channel. Graham Gets Drunk. Yay! My burnt foot has actually kicked off my sciatica with the limp. I'm sure I'll be hunchback next time I meet Juggler. Oh dear. See, that could be a video. Me, you and Juggler all go somewhere and do a thing. I saw a YouTube video today. Apparently the hot thing in Sweden right now is to heat your beer to 55 degrees centigrade. They use one called Arbaga Extra Stark. 55 degrees. Oh, that's like English beer of the 1970s. They wanted it like room temperature or warmer. Aquatic Moose says, I am honestly not convinced you exist outside of your fish room. But a version of me does. Not the Santa hat Christmas jumper wearing version. I try not to foist my fish geekery on other people in my normal life, so maybe that is a bit different. Aquatic shops and sampling craft beers in the boozer. I might need lodgings at that point then, because I'd have to drive myself home afterwards. If you fancy visiting Bristol, we have a few good stores. You could always visit the Catfish Study Group annual convention. Very deep talks though this year looks their best. Yeah, that kind of thing, just seeing what's out there. A lot of them I've kind of half-arsed tried in the past, where I've said, oh, I make YouTube videos, can I come along to your thing? And they've always been like, yeah, but you're not filming the stuff, because we're trying to get people to come to it. So if you film it and put it on the internet, that's against what we're trying to do. So I get that there's concerns or challenges with some of this stuff, so we might not be able to do everything. Pardon me. The thought of warm beer makes my tummy feel icky. Yeah, I don't like... Gordon is quite the drama with the other fishies. Yeah, he does like to keep a tight ship, I have noticed. Gordon and Brian seem to be not vying for tank boss. They seem to be happy to share the pedestal. Gordon gets a bit upset every now and again, and it's like, no, this is my tank and you're in my way. The Oscars are just like constantly going, oh, what the fuck, what's happening here? Oh, they're going to get me. Whereas Brian's clearly too big for Gordon, but Gordon's big enough to give Brian a telling. For talks you can't film, but everything else, yeah. And so that would be working it out. Would be the right, I promise not to film the talks, but maybe like doing. I feel funny saying it. Doing interviews with some of the people, because who am I to interview someone? I have no journalistic skills or skills. I have no skills, but I do think they're missing out on. Even if it wasn't me loading up the talks online, them releasing them, even if it was under their own YouTube channel or some other paywall or some other way of doing it, I have no idea what the best way to do this would be, but I think that they're missing out by not having it online. Show of hands, who would go and watch a talk by, let's use Rebecca as an example. So I think you're going to one of the big conventions in America next year. Who would like to watch that talk? Who's going to be able to watch that talk because it's in America? So you're missing a trick. Brian says, can we rename Gordon to Susan, as Brian is too big for Susan mostly? I'm looking at them now and they're like, gonna have a kiss. Right, couple of minutes left. I want to make sure I say have a Merry Christmas, because if I get cut off, I'm in charge. I will not get cut off. But I'd like you all to have a Merry Christmas. I don't know how many videos I'm going to have between now and the new year, but if I don't have any and it's just the live stream, please come back and say hello, and we can say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and do the Happy New Year bit next week. We'll have another quiz, we'll have another giveaway, maybe a few other giveaways, and just talk about the next week's going to be a bit more indulgent of the running the channel side of things, what goes on behind the scenes. So while I'm going to be talking about the decisions and the thinking of how can we grow a YouTube channel about fish, it'll be my perspective on that and how well we've done in the last year, what's worked, what hasn't worked, all that kind of stuff, what's to come in the future. And then just after the new year, I usually publish this is what my channel did in 2023. I don't usually do that. It's usually a different year number, but you know what I mean. But it will be the live version, if you like. So if you've got a YouTube channel about fish and you have any questions, I can maybe tell you what not to do. I can maybe tell you what to do. But yeah, it's a community. Let's keep in touch and have a bit of fun as well at the same time, because it is just, let's have a laugh. Pardon me. So with that said, I think Cold Water Aquatics is about to start streaming. Best have a quick look and make sure that's true. Otherwise you're going to be stuck with me for another hour. Not really. Yep, there you go. You can go and watch that if you fancy doing your Fishy live stream journey. You can keep going with that. If not, go across to my Discord channel. Remembering, of course, to boop. Oh, it didn't work. Why is it not working? Okay, forget that then. Subscribe, that's what I was trying to do in a fancy way. Go and watch some of my videos. Like I say, I thank you all who have subscribed, who have joined the channel, who have sent super chats. They're all super appreciated, and by all means keep doing that. But just go and watch some videos and share some videos. Where if you're on another Discord server or another Facebook group, go and say, post a link to one of my channels and say, look at this idiot and what he's done, and leave it at that. But if I don't see you before, have a fantastic Christmas. Enjoy your turkey day or whatever it is that you're having, peeling some crackers, getting some presents. Jump on Discord if you get any fishy presents, let us know and let us see them there. But from me, for 2023, I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Thanks for joining me. That's not going to be for 2023 because I'm going to see you next week. Just have a happy Christmas. Christmas is all about food, fun, gifts, family, all that good stuff. Enjoy yourself. See you in the next one. Bye.